Hello world, it is Saturday, April 3rd, 2021, and it's a beautiful sunny day again in Defiance, although it's still a little chilly. Last I checked, it was about 40-some degrees, but I think warmer weather is coming for Easter Sunday tomorrow, possibly high in the 70s, which will be nice. Today's devotion is entitled Renewal of Baptismal Vows by Donna Shaper. Donna bases the devotion upon Matthew chapter 3, verse 11. I baptize you with water, but someone is coming after me. Donna writes, it sounds so odd during Lent to remember John the Baptizer, who announced the real power that was coming next. Lots of people renew their baptismal vows on Easter. Maybe we can give water some love today and give ourselves a chance to remember our baptisms. Why? To get ready for the death of yesterday and the new life of tomorrow. We likely know both. I once baptized 6 people in one family at an old country chapel high up in the Catskills. One was 56, one was 44, one was 8, and the twins were 1. Part of the power of that August baptism was that what the people wore and how the place smelled. White linen was the theme, although the twins were dressed in white lace, covering crinoline dresses their mother had sewn. The chapel was made of a local stone, smelled of Episcopalian incense, and cuddled its hill. The great and grandmother of the group had hinted but not required that she would love to see those in her brood who so chose to be baptized. Many of the families were blended, and first, second, and third partners joined those of the moment in a very pure-feeling event. White linen in many ways. Can you remember what you wore at your baptism? I gave my white gown to my now-deceased brother for his son. Do you remember how connected your birth is to your death, how married Easter is to Good Friday? There is great power. There is a power greater even than water. And Donna's prayer. Deliver us to our memories, O God, and let your delivery system rival even that of Amazon's. 3-day free ground delivery and right on time. Amen. Donna always has unusual devotionals, I think. Sometimes very thought-provoking, too, bringing up many different things. And for this one, I don't remember my baptism because I was only 6 weeks old at the time, but I have seen photographs of me dressed in a white gown, being baptized with my godparents, the Dubays, friends of my parents back then, whom I don't recall ever meeting or seeing as an adult. So I'm not even sure if they're still alive. But it might be good to ask those in your family about your baptism, what it was like, what you were wearing, who was there, what the mood was like, what the feeling was. And think about your baptism. Think about what it means to you. And think about maybe renewing your baptismal vows sometime. We do that occasionally at the church, and maybe we can have a special service sometime to do that. Maybe next Easter we'll try to do that. But I think it's important, as Donna points out, that there is a connection between baptism and Easter. Both are times of new life. Jesus returns to see his disciples in a new way, in a different form. In a form that's maybe not physically present. Maybe it is. But in John, the Gospel of John, he, as I think I'll preach on this coming Sunday, doesn't want Mary to touch him, to hold on to him. Doesn't want her to hold on to his physical presence, but to just become deeply involved and one with his spiritual presence. And that is how he will live on, is through them. And that's kind of symbolic of our baptism in our life as well, that we are the hands and the feet and the arms and the heart and the Spirit of Christ each and every day. So a lot to think about when you really dwell into it. Hope you have a good day, and I see you tomorrow. We are having in-person worship as well as live streaming on Facebook Live, and I do send it out, a link to our YouTube channel after the fact to those who are on our list. So if you'd like to be added to that list, just contact me and I would be glad to add you there. Hope you have a good day and Hope to see you tomorrow.